All right. Hey, babies, it's your man Mars Midnight, and it is midnight. It's full moon. Straight up, we had to shave twice today. We cut our fingernails. Getting wolfy out there, baby. All right, lycanthropy. Ain't no joke. So, since we can't sleep, we're going to cut a video and I'm going to turn you on to a little hobby of mine. Now, I saw a comic book cat collector at Honky Tonk, and, you know, I had to go shoot a promo for an upcoming show. And he's a comic collector, and I said, well, hey, man, you know, I got some art pieces, you know, that, you know, you may be interested in. Because I told him, I said, look, the reason why my stuff looks so good is because, say, okay, I'll take something like this Alan Moore comic book, right? Lost Girls, filthy tome, and I'll get a thrift store frame, and I'll make like a 7 Deadly Sins. Right, you know, paint it up, chop it up, do what I gotta do. And also I have this hobby where, like, I'll frame comic books. There's Cousin Johnny, and I like movie and TV comics. Scarecrow, Patrick McGowan, right? He would have been bigger than Batman, but it was on the same night as the Beatles. All right, you know what I would have been watching. So, yeah, it's like, because my stuff looks so good, I'll take like original. Well, these are this is a first edition of this great one I was reading, and it's got Darwin Cook, Vigilante. Oh yeah, these are the original panels. And so, yeah, this is one of a kind. I cut it, I lay it out. All right. I mean, someone buys that comic book later, you know, they're going to be mad. But, you know, sometimes I get mad because I ordered this and it was a reprint. But because it was a reprint, I hacked up the actual interior. Used a better frame, and now you see it's, now that's got a tricky little border to it. All right, and going to do that same thing to this original, right? The Broken Cross, the Crusaders. This is on the internet. Like, look up the Crusaders, Broken Cross. It's a dubbed comic. So, but that's the original. You can't find that copy with that cover, but they came out with it again. And hold on, let me see. Like these, it was a brother and this guy, and they ride around town like the A-Team, look, you know, like, oh, Satanists are going to kidnap this girl. What's going to happen next? Oh, no! We dedicate this girl's life to Satan. Yeah, I don't know. Christians get mad. Satanists get mad when you bring up that Satanism really is just a different branch of Christianity. And they say, well, how you figure? I said, well, you can't have the adversary without the Redeemer. But story for another time. And the blood sacrifice, all about that. Well, that's why JC had to bleed. You know, because blood is the currency of magic. All right? All you witches, warlocks, and weirdos know that. So, if you accept JC as Redeemer, that debt that, you know, you have incurred is paid. If that's your particular cup of communion. But, all right, so, we've been a good boy. It's a full moon. We can't sleep. We went to the doctor's today, passed another drug test, clean and sober for 2 or 3 years now. I don't know. I got a birthday coming up. I don't know how old I am. I had to ask the doctor. That's how old I am. So anyway, sometimes better hang on to yourself. And as Boy sang, or Ziggy, and sometimes you got to be good to yourself. So, a couple of comic books that I have always wanted. And they came in the mail today. I was going to save them for my birthday, but it's a full moon. I can't sleep, so what do you say, baby? All right, let's do it. Okay, so who loves us in Arlington, Texas? Let's find out. All right. Gotta be careful with opening comics now. Never know what fool packed them. That's why, you know, you always pack each other's parachute. That's how you split something up. Another person splits it, and the other person takes first choice. All right, we are in. Oh, ho, ho. And, oh, still a surprise. I like that. Nice touch. And, here we are. Like, I collect TV and movie comics. Like I said, I've got a Bewitched, I've got a Dark Shadows, I've got Mod Squad, I've got Wild Wild West. It's got Space 1999, I've got $6 Million Man. I've got, well, now it looks like I've got, if I can get it, oh, heavy, right, all right. Come on, baby, I've got, let's get this thing on the way naked, right? And here we go, it is Star Trek, baby. Look at that psychedelia. All right, and now, I mean, I've got a cold. I went to the doctor today and got a shot, but let's... Nothing smells like that sweet old newsprint. Now, gets kind of that musky... yes. And memory is triggered by your olfactory senses. Memory is triggered by smell, all right? So, there you go. All right. So, who loves us in Covina, California? All right. Whoa, this one must be a good one, man. Oh, this is wrapped up tight. It's gonna take a while to get into this. Don't fear the Reapers on the radio. Better not be a cursed comment. Oh, wow. Man, I've never seen, look at this. Oh, man. Oh. Like I say, you gotta be careful with it. I wanna get to it. You know what? I'm gonna have to just... There was a story I was reading in a Kung Fu book about this guy, and he was expecting a letter from his son, and he wasn't expecting a letter from his son. Thank you for your... All right. Anyway, this guy, he's taking martial arts, and his Sifu, or sensei, teacher, they're having tea, and they're talking, and at that point, one of the pupils, right, comes up and, Sifu, master, teacher, sensei, here's that letter, and he knew he had been waiting for that guy, that guy's teacher had been waiting. It's been a long day. We've been going since 7, it's like 3 in the morning. Anyway, it's the middle of the night, right? We've been to 3 counties today. All right, it's my life. I'm never here, my place is a wreck, right? It's like the picture of Dorian Gray. The better looking I get, the more wrecked my place becomes. All right, so enough of the wit and witticisms of Oscar Wilde. Now, anyway, and so his teacher so acknowledge the letter. Excuse me, I'm sick. That's why I've got a doctor name. Get a shot in my butt, prednisone. So, and he afterwards, they finished their thing, and I thank you very much. And later, when he said, "How come you never opened that letter, from your son that you were waiting on while we were having tea?" Because that just seemed abnormal to him. And his teacher said, "I'm trying to conquer haste, right? But you can wait too long, This is the Carpe Diem too. And babies, this is amazing. Hey, we've got a frame waiting for it. Oh, it's such, it's, here, look at it.